My favorite movies growing up were all musicals. Actually, the only movies that I was allowed to watch growing up were all musicals. So I think I must have seen Singing in the Rain and Sound of Music maybe 100 times each. So they're firmly imprinted on my psyche, and I really enjoyed going back to musicals now as a parent and watching them with my family. And I was really excited to continue in that tradition. They grew up together. They were childhood sweethearts, but they came from very different circumstances. But ultimately, even though their parents tried to keep them apart, they weren't able to. So they've known each other through thick and thin, through rich and poor, and they're classic soulmates. When she first sees it, I think that she's a little bit worried because it seems like he's in over his head and doesn't quite know what he's doing. He's at the very inception of his dream, and he hasn't really refined it, but she loves him enough and believes in him enough to let him keep going with it, to discover what it really is that he's trying to achieve. He does see these people as beautiful in a way that no one else ever has, and he wants to bring them out into the light, but he's also going to make a buck off of it. But what he learns by the end of it is what true friendship is. I have a line in the film where Charity says, you don't have to be great, you just have to be good. And to me, that really sort of boils it down, that she wants him to fulfill his dreams and his destiny, but he doesn't have to do anything in order to prove himself to her. You guys are just on fire. There's nothing that they cannot do, and it's really exciting to be around their creative energy and talent. It was a lot of fun to be in the recording studio with them. Justin would play the piano for all of my recordings, so you feel like you have a kind of, like a real partner in the music, and he leans into it and he gets so animated and excited, and it's inspiring to be around. It's our big dance number, Hugh and I. We rehearsed for a really long time for that, and honestly, it really was just a blast being swung up in the air by Hugh. Again, it's the kind of job that you just think, I can't believe I get to do this and call it work. It's an amazing family film. I think that its heart is really in the right place, just like the classic musicals that it admires.